Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fill a PDF form using the free Adobe. Some people think that you need to buy a license in order to fill a PDF form, but actually, no, you can fill a PDF form with the free version of Adobe Acrobat Reader. So I've got 3 forms to show you today. Are a bit different from each other, and you will see as I go on. Some will automatically give you a text box to write in, or a checkbox, or a tick. However, some forms would not automatically recognize what kind of space it is for you to fill in an information. So you would need to identify a check or a tick in order to insert into the space. So let's get started. So this is a simple school form, and in order to fill in such a form in Acrobat Reader, the free version, you have to go and find Tools here. So if you click on Tools, you get the option to fill and sign. If you go for this option, then you have to buy a license, or you try a free version for a limited period of time. However, this would fill in the form for you. So if you go ahead and click that, now you have options. This indicates the option of inputting text. You can use this as a check box. You can use this for a tick box. So let's go ahead and get started. So this recognizes automatically that this is a box where text needs to be added. So if I click on it, I can then go ahead to type. So let's say the name of my school is Duke International School. So this text or the fonts look bigger than what the title is. So I can reduce the fonts a little bit. So that looks okay now. And that's it. If I go into the next box, I can fill in the name of the principal or head teacher. So let's say the name of the head teacher is Mrs. Mac. Okay. Again, I can reduce that font to match with the heading there. And then the name of the person making the application. Let's say my name is John Clark. Okay. And my school address is Duke International School. Okay. And whatever address my school is. So that's how you go ahead and fill in a PDF form in the free version of Adobe. Okay, so far we've added text. Let's look at boxes that we need to tick or check. So on the right hand side of this form, we can see this question, which asks us to check one of 3 boxes, either state, private, or other kinds of school. So let's say that my school is a private school. Okay, so it automatically recognizes that this is a box to be checked or ticked. So I can go ahead and tick this. But what if I wanted to check it rather than tick it? I'm going to go ahead and delete this, go up here to my options, my tools, and select a check sign, and then come over to the box and then check it. So that's how you go ahead to check the form. So sometimes in a form, you would see these kinds of boxes where you have to insert one character in each box. So if I go to my text tool and then I highlight it you can see that it automatically recognizes this kind of box. Okay, so if I wanted to put in the name of the school as I wish for it to appear on a certificate as it says here, I will type in Duke and then it jumps to the next one, and then okay, let's give it a space, and National School. So that's how you go ahead and fill this kind of form. Now the next form is a similar one to the one that we've done. Again, you go ahead to Tools, click on Fill and Sign, and then you can go ahead and start to type. So my child's hobby, for instance, is playing football. Okay, watching games. Any medical conditions? None. Okay, so I can go ahead and type in none here. Now confirm whether your child will require sponsorship from the school in order to obtain a visa, blah, blah, blah. So let's say the answer is no. I go ahead and check that box. Again, if I wanted a check box rather than a tick box, I'll delete this and add a check box to it. Okay. Now, if I wanted to answer more questions, for instance, what's their ethnic origin? Let's say they're Irish. I go ahead and check it. If I don't want to check, I go for a tick. I delete this and then I tick it up. Okay, so yes, let's go ahead and tick away, and tick away, and that's it. Now, let's go to the third form. And this form will not recognize what kind of information you want to put in a space. So you'll have to choose by yourself. So if we go to Tools again, Sign and Fill, Fill and Sign, automatically it gives you the option of imputing text. So let's go ahead. But if I don't want to impute text, I can go ahead and select any of this. But it's text I want to impute. So today's date is the 28th of November, 2022. Okay, that's the format I want. But let's say I want another date format. I could go ahead and say 28/11/2022. Okay, and the word, let's say, is an inpatient word. So let's say one's animal isn't feeling well, inpatient. And then the town, let's go ahead and say the town is, or rather the city is, London. Okay. When was the first symptom seen? Again, this could be a date. So let's say about a week ago, so 21st of November 2022. Now, what animal is affected? So remember previously, if we hover our cursor on the check boxes, we get the option to tick or check. But this time around, we don't get that. But we know we want to check it or we want to tick it. So I want to check it, and I click on that. I've got a rabbit not feeling well. So I'm going to check that box like so. Okay, now I'm going back to text. So how old is the animal? My rabbit is only 3 months old. By the way, I can increase the font of this to make it bigger. And let's go ahead and do this as well. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Now, what signs and symptoms did my rabbit show? So they had the temperature. So now it recognizes this, but I don't want that. I want a checkbox. So increased temperature, loss of appetite, and all of this all of this, all of this. Okay, so that has checked outside of the box, and that's why you see that. I'm going to delete that and check the box again. Okay, so if we go to the other section of the file, okay, has anyone in the household reported any of these signs since the pet rabbit became sick? So diarrhea, for instance, no diarrhea, for instance, no one has. Around, we don't want to check or a tick box. We want to put a dot in the center of of the the circle. So yes, let's go ahead. Bloody diarrhea. Bloody stools, no, not at all. Vomiting, no. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 no, no, no. So that's how you go ahead and fill in a form. So now you can go ahead and click on File, Save As to save your filled form the way it is. So I hope that video is helpful, and give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it and learned one or two things, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you again. Bye bye.